Meu amigo, que beleza!
Meu amigo, que beleza! Aqui é Marcos de Voz e eu tô com o grande Jon Finn. Vocês vão conhecer ele hoje, ele vai mostrar algumas coisas incríveis. That's Jon Finn, the great guitar player that I meet here. And Jon, just to start, to the new guys in Brazil that don't know you yet, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell briefly about your history, your how you begin and?
I started playing guitar when I was very young.
Okay.
I was maybe 6. And then I started gigging by the time I was about 14 years old. So, classic rock kind of stuff. Then I spent a couple of years studying at Berklee. Then I left and went on the road with actually, believe it or not, a funk band, playing disco and funk things. We're talking about late 1970s at this point.
Okay.
So that was really the most popular music in America at the time. So I did that for a little while, and then I went back to Berklee and finished up. So I graduated Berklee in 1982. From there, I just kind of started bouncing from this band to that band to this band, and I kept, my whole goal was to try to climb up the ladder as quickly as I could, because like everybody else, I wanted to make it. And what happened was I ended up in a band that was very popular in Boston. Played for about 6 months with them, and then they fired me without any real explanation as to why I got fired. I don't want to say what band it was, but so I got fired from the band, and at the time, I was so demoralized by that I ended up quitting playing guitar for a couple of years.
Really?
Yes. So I stopped. Yes, I stopped playing guitar, and I was mowing lawns and and then plowing snow in the winter.
Really?
Yeah, and that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because what it did was that it really made me miss playing music. You see, because up to that point, all I was focused in on was getting my career better and better and better and better. And it stopped being about the music and started being more about being in a band and being successful. See?
Okay.
So now when I quit, it was like, well, I'm giving all that up. But then I started to realize that, I miss playing music. I love playing music. I love doing that. So I started calling some of my friends and getting people together to just sort of jam like every Tuesday night at my house. And at that time, what I started doing is I started just writing some things just for the heck of it.
Okay.
And I had no intentions of going back to becoming a musician. I was just doing it just because I wanted to do it. And so some of the tunes that I was writing were vocal tunes, and some of the tunes I was writing were instrumental tunes. Okay, so and we were just having fun with it, but the group of players who I was playing with, we started getting pretty good at it. And so we booked a gig, and at the end of the gig, the general sentiment was, yeah, this band's really good, but Jon, you really shouldn't sing. And I realized that they were kind of right. I mean, I can sing, but I'm really not a singer.
Okay.
it sort of made me think, maybe I should just focus on writing tunes that are instrumental.
Great.
So I started doing that, and then, very soon after that, I started getting, the band started getting calls to play gigs, and we started playing these gigs, and we'd be so different than everybody else that was around that a lot of people started paying attention to us. So fairly soon after that, I had won this guitar competition that happened in Boston. I went up against 2,500 other guitar players and won.
Do you know the year?
1988 that would have been.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So that started to happen very soon after that. Berklee College of Music called me up and asked me to go in and teach. And now I'm around musicians full time.
Nice.
So I sort of got pulled back into the business. And so I've had the band Jon Finn Group now since 1988.
1988.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. And you have how many CDs?
The band has 3 full-length CDs that we released. Before that, we released a couple of cassette releases, but those are long gone. We got 3 CDs. We're working on a 4th now.
Sorry, you have cassette. Do you remember the cover of this cassette that you have?
There was one. The first one was called No Singing Allowed, and the cover showed a picture of a singer with a big red circle and a line going through it, and it was called No Singing Allowed. Okay.
I have that one.
You have that cassette?
I have that one.
Wow.
Down in Brazil. I don't believe. Man, I just, oh my God, I have that one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
See? Wow. See what the internet does?
No, it's pre-internet.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, I trade cassettes with a lot of people, pre-internet time, so I have a lot of this really no, I don't know how to say.
Rare.
That's rare stuff that nobody nobody has. Can I find your music through internet?
Yes. Well, let's see. You can go to my website, jonfinn.com, which is jonfinn.com.
jonfinn.com.
Okay. There's a store on that website where you can actually buy physical CDs. The music is also available on Bandcamp. And I just have to remember that my name is spelled Jonfinn. There's no H in the name John.
Okay.
But also you can find it on iTunes, Amazon, any of the major music outlets. I don't think I'm on Spotify or Pandora.
I also not in that place, but and you have some lessons also to
yes
to people.
I've written 4 books for Melbay Publications on guitar instruction. The most popular of those is a book I wrote called Advanced Modern Rock Guitar Improvisation. Okay, that's 100 pages with a CD, or actually it just comes with MP3 audio that you can download.
Okay.
And let's see, there's one called One Guitar, Many Styles, which is a collection of unaccompanied electric guitar pieces. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I really get interested in on
Yeah.
that.
So there's a lot of little things like, there's a lot of little things like that out there. And then there's one called Blues Rock Improvisation, which is just a short lesson on the basics of what my way of playing blues rock improv. And then there's one called Foundations of Rock, which is a book for beginning rock guitar players.
Oh, that's cool.
You know.
Eu tenho que falar uma coisa pra vocês, gente. Eu vi esse cara tocando. É impressionante. Ele toca bem demais, como vocês vão ver daqui a pouco. Mas o mais legal é que assim ele ensina muito bem. Ele tem uma maneira de ensinar muito clara, muito lógica. I told the guys that you teach very well. It's very clear the message that you pass to us when you teach.
Oh, that's great.
I love to do your lessons, man.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
And to end this,
yes.
Can you please show us a lick, or some part of you?
Sure. Okay, so this lick is from a tune off of my first full-length CD. It's called Don't Look So Serious, and the tune is called Always a Bridesmaid, Never a Bride. Okay, so the lick, I'll play the lick first. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and... so basically when I came up with this, what I was thinking about was just what would happen if I just take my fingers and slide around to other notes on the guitar. Specifically, slide to a note that isn't predictable to hear. So in other words, choose an unexpected note to slide to. So I kind of started here. So that goes from the 5th fret 6th string, okay, 7th fret A string up to the 9th fret, then 7th fret to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. So now the next thing, I'm going to slide from the 7th fret on the D string, the 4th string, up to, I'm going to slide from the 7th fret 4th string up to the 14th fret of the 4th string. Okay? Then from there, I'm going to go up to the 2nd string 13th fret, pull off to the 12th fret. So then from the 3rd string, the 12th fret to the 14th fret, then up the octave, the 17th fret to the 19th fret, then to the 15th fret, back to the 17th on the 3rd string. Okay, so okay, so and then all the rest of the licks are very similar. It starts the same way. Okay, here instead of sliding up to the 14th fret the second time, I'm going to slide up to the 9th fret. Then up to the 2nd string, 8th fret. Down to the 7th fret, 7th fret 3rd string, 7th fret 4th string, 9th fret 5th string. Then I'm going to play both the 4th and 3rd strings at the 5th fret, slide up to the 7th fret. Then back down. Then the third time, I'm going to start the same way. 7, 9, 5, 7, 5. Then 7 to 14, then I'm going to play 13 on the 2nd string, 12, 12th fret 3rd string, 12th fret 4th string, 14th fret A string, then I'm going to play a D triad on the strings 2, 3, and 4, playing at the 10th fret, 11th fret on the 3rd string, 12th fret on the 4th string. Okay, then the 4th time, start the lick the same way and end with a blues lick. Then the blues lick. Okay, so the first time it kind of goes up, second time is kind of in the middle, third time it goes up again, fourth time it ends with the blues lick. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So if you have any questions, ask him.
If you have any question, send an email to jonfinn.com.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah, Jon@jonfinn.com.
See ya, guys. Great, amazing. I love it.
Cool.
I love it.
Thank you.